Salutations, everyone. We are in New York City on September 11th, the 22nd year anniversary since 9/11. Here we are passing the Episcopal Church, Trinity Church, where Alexander Hamilton is buried, and the famous movie National Treasure that showed the Masonic treasure below this building. And today we're going to be talking about treasure and about why I link Aaliyah to the 9/11 incidents, let's call it. So here we go, walking down Trinity Place. Did y'all perform today? I saw you on the news. Oh. Yeah, today they were on the news for the memorial today. And here we have these buildings that are still waterlogged from Hurricane Sandy. And who knows, probably even from 9/11/2001. But in the distance, you can see the new buildings that were built in place of the ones that were in the attacks. Sorry about it being so wobbly. Call this the raw footage. It looks like a storm is coming. Here down Cedar Street, you can see some of the Canadian World Trade. So, can we talk? Can we talk? Here we have the PATH train. The PATH. The path to enlightenment. The World Trade Center PATH train on Liberty Street. See all the fire trucks? Let's take a walk down here on Liberty Street. Really quick, I hope. So, as we can recall, 22 years ago, in the summer, Aaliyah's album on July 17th was released for Aaliyah. And she had a commercial that was running actually in the spring because she had already released We Need a Resolution. So
we waited for picture.
Today we have people from all over coming back to the scene, to Ground Zero. I think that's St. Paul's Church in front of me. But anyway, let's get back. So yeah, she made a commercial called a spot. And it was a Jap animation spot. And it was her coming out of some site across the river, the East River, and goes across near the Brooklyn Bridge. And she ends up down here at the World Trade Center. And her motorcycle suddenly says, end, dead end. And then she catapults up into the World Trade. At the time, it was Twin Towers. Ooh, it's getting really dark out here. Yeah, she catapults up towards, I think this way, and then comes down after she reaches the dying moon. And she ends up in Ground Zero, which is the Ground Zero of 9/11, and goes down into this portal and ends up in what I think is the UN. So then you'll see she's received by people applauding for her on stage. And you've seen this in some of my old videos. especially you remind me of Aaliyah. So remember, where she falls is right between the buildings. There used to be a plaza there. So you'll see the buildings. It was the North Tower, the South Tower, and there was a building next to it, the Building 5, which sustained, they say, sustained a lot of damage. So they took it all down. And this is where it used to be. Such an eerie feeling. Today they read off all the names of the people who passed on 9/11, and they should definitely add Aaliyah's name to that list, in my opinion. So I hope you guys can hear me, and gals. But her story doesn't end there or start there. It actually starts way back, because it's a lot, but at 22 years old, when she passed, it was 222 days of her being 22 when she passed on August 25th. And the next day, August 26th, is when they announced her passing, which you can see was pre-programmed in Romeo Must Die. If you check out Han's brother Poe's papers that he left inside his cane, it has basically the day that she passed already written on the paper. That was in Oakland, California, which is a whole nother portal to deal with. So we also have some strange things that they put up, like this Oculus. It looks like a bird, a phoenix bird. That has a lot of energy in it. And I did go up this New World Tower 1, which is when it came back in one piece. So here we have the 2 that comes back as the 1, which is a special shape for that building, a pyramidal shape. So if we go back as well to Anastasia movie, you can see that the intro to the movie shows the 2 golden towers, supposed to be in Russia, but how one at a time they glow. One is taller than the other, and the glowing reminds me of the way the buildings were hit or exploded. The different, come on, you gotta look at it for yourself. And I hate to bring it up on such a solemn day where so many people lost lives. Like I said, I was supposed to be here. I was supposed to be here, this building, that day, and I woke up late. You would have seen my name here. This is the footprint. Check out the old videos. There's a cube within a cube. Well, that's got a lot. And you see, everything is packing. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Also, oops, sorry about that. Also, and this is all eerie to me. This is very scary, eerie. And we do send prayers and we make supplications for those who lost their lives here. I come here very often. That's how much it means to me. And I feel that Aaliyah guided me to the truth. So much truth has come from learning about her and then learning about everything. everything that's happening up till now, even to the future. It's all there. It's all inside. I also like to mention really quickly, like even in her journey to the past video, as we cherish the day, and with Sade's video, cherish the day. What day was she talking about? When her video was released, 9/11, 8 years before 2001, 9/11, the same year as the other Trade Center issue happened, the blind sheikh, they say, allegedly. Poor Aaliyah, for her to have gone through what she did for the plans, almost like, and her name means sacrifice in Hebrew. It also means to rise up. I know she says it's the highest, the great, which it also means. But if you look in the Bible, the word for Holocaust is Aliyot. Like even the name Elliot comes from that word. To be high, because the burnt smoke, rises up high to God. That's the idea of the burnt sacrifice. It's to sacrifice to God who's up high, on high, the highest. We also try not to make it too sad. And today happens to be the 25th of Elul, and I'll post a video of a rabbi who talked about what today is. Today is a day that's considered to be the day the towers fell, or will fall, and the last days. And this is according to the Zohar. Remember, the Zohar was in the Artemis. It was the phantom passenger in Artemis when it went around the moon on November 22nd, 2022. So pay attention to these 22s. Almost everything Aaliyah ever did was released on the 22nd of the month. Check it out for yourself, including Queen of the Dam. February 22nd, George Washington's birthday. Everybody keep your head up, like Tupac says, and we'll get back to more content for you. Again, this is a tour of New York City on September 11th, the 22nd day anniversary. I wish you all optimal lives, optimal happiness, optimal health, optimal wealth. Peace.